Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. I am so excited you're here. If you're a beginner English learner looking for a really fun, effective way to practice your speaking skills, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're going to break down this totally thrilling mystery story called I Went to the Airport. It's packed with action, suspense, and emotion, which honestly makes it the absolute perfect material for us to study. So, okay, let's dive right into this and uncover the mysteries of this adventure.
You know, having a clear map really lowers your stress when you're learning a new language. So here's our game plan for today. We'll start with a mysterious morning message, then meet a crying stranger, followed by the man in black. After that, we've got caught at the mall, friendship and bravery, and finally, we'll wrap up with the shadowing technique.
All right, part one, a mysterious morning message.
The tension in this story builds right from the very start. So picture this. At 10 a.m., our main character, Anna, wakes up to this super vague text from her best friend, Maya. The message basically just says she needs help and to meet at the airport at noon. That means Anna only has 2 hours. By 11 a.m., she's on a bus. It's a miserable, cold, wet morning, and the bus is absolutely packed. She literally has to stand the whole way, just staring out at the gray sky. Finally, at 12 p.m., she makes it to Terminal 3. It's massive, it's incredibly loud, and it's just filled with rushing travelers. She made it on time, sure, but her stress is already through the roof.
Moving on to part two, a crying stranger.
So when Anna actually gets into Terminal 3, she expects to find Maya right away, right? But Maya is missing. Anna waits for like 20 minutes, getting more and more nervous. She looks around and suddenly spots this girl sitting by a window with a suitcase, just crying. Anna walks over, asks if she's okay, and the girl looks up and says, "I missed my flight. I don't know what to do." Now, when you're practicing your English later, I want you to try saying this quote with a gentle, sad emotion. Really feel that sadness in your voice. This girl is Sarah. And you know, even though Anna is totally stressed about her own friend, she takes a moment to be kind. She sits right down beside Sarah, introduces herself, and hands this crying stranger a bottle of water from her bag.
Okay, part three, the man in black.
Literally, right after helping Sarah, Anna's phone rings. It's Maya, and she's hiding over in Terminal 2. So Anna runs as fast as humanly possible to Terminal 2. When she gets there, she finds Maya sitting on the floor, and she's also crying. But she's not sad like Sarah was. She is terrified. Maya whispers, "I think someone is following me." When you practice this one, try delivering it with a quiet, fearful voice. Maya explains that this guy watched her on the bus, followed her inside the airport, and then watched her again at the coffee shop. She points toward the exit, and Anna sees him. It's a man wearing a black cap and a brown coat, just standing there pretending to look at his phone.
I want you to notice the really incredible contrast here between the two strangers Anna bumps into at the airport. On the one hand, we have Sarah, a stranger who just needed some compassion and kindness. But on the other hand, we have the man in the black cap, a stranger who brought genuine fear and danger. Think about it. In just one single hour, Anna's bravery and character are tested in two completely different ways. First, she had to be a kind friend to Sarah, and now she has to be a brave protector for Maya.
Which brings us to part 4, caught at the mall.
All right, this part is pure action. First off, the girls realize they need to escape the airport like right now. They run out into the pouring rain and jump straight into a taxi. But as they start pulling away, Maya looks back and guess what? A black car is following right behind them, and the man in the black cap is driving. But Anna makes a really smart move here. She tells the taxi driver to skip going home and instead drive straight to the busiest mall in the main city. Once they get there, they jump out, rush into the massive crowds, and quickly hide inside a shoe store. But the crazy part? He's still coming after them. Finally, they use their voices, speak up, and find a mall security guard to help. So the guard walks right up to the man in the black cap and demands to know why he's following these girls. The man actually tries to lie. He points right at Maya and says, "She's my sister." But Maya is so brave here. She shouts right back, "You're lying." The guard grabs the guy, the police show up, and the girls are finally taken to safety. But it leaves us with this huge, burning question. Who exactly was this man?
Well, here is a fantastic vocabulary phrase for you: private detective. Basically, a private detective is a person who is paid to secretly follow and watch someone. See, the police checked the mall's security cameras and looked through the man's phone. They found out he had all these photos of Maya, her full name, and even her address. It turns out this creepy guy was a private detective hired by Maya's angry ex-boyfriend, a guy she had just broken up with the month before. It's a pretty shocking twist, right? But thankfully, because of Anna's quick thinking, the police caught him.
Let's move on to part 5, friendship and bravery.
Okay, so the truly scary part of the day is finally over, and now we can focus on the calm, beautiful aftermath of their crazy adventure. Let's look at how this builds over the next week. On day 1, the girls finally make it home safely to Anna's mom, who is obviously super worried, but also incredibly proud. Anna just sits there reflecting on how much wild stuff happened in a single day. But then look at day 7. Anna is at her job working at a bookstore, and suddenly she hears someone call her name. It's Sarah, the crying stranger from the airport. Sarah actually remembered where Anna said she worked and came all the way there just to say thank you again. And by day 8, they're sitting down having coffee together. Since Sarah is new to town, they end up deciding to become good friends.
And honestly, I think this just brilliantly illustrates the whole moral of our story today. When we are brave and kind, good things come back to us. Think about it. Anna went to the airport literally just to help out her friend Maya. But by the end of it all, she found so much more. She found true courage during a totally terrifying chase. She found a wonderful, brand new friendship with Sarah. And maybe most importantly, she found her own inner strength. Which brings us to our final section, part 6, the shadowing technique.
All right, now that you completely understand the story of Anna, Maya, and Sarah, it is time to use this exact narrative to improve your own English-speaking skills. Shadowing is an absolutely incredible tool, and it's super simple. Here's exactly how you do it. Step 1, watch the explainer again. Step 2, hit pause after every single sentence. Step 3, repeat that sentence out loud and try to copy the exact voice and emotion of the speaker. Seriously, if the character is sad, like Sarah when she missed her flight, make your voice sound sad. If they're terrified, like Maya hiding in the terminal, let me hear that fear in your voice. Actually feeling the emotion while you speak is the absolute secret to building your English-speaking confidence and sounding totally natural.
So that brings us to the end of our explainer today, but I want to leave you with one final, really important thought. You have mapped out the whole story, you've learned some great new vocabulary, and you've seen all these different emotions on display. So, are you ready to use your voice and practice the shadowing technique today? Don't be afraid to sound a little silly at first. Put that emotion into your words. Practice your English with absolute confidence, and just remember, much like Anna, when you are brave, amazing things will happen. Thank you so much for joining me today, and hey, happy learning!